Well, the Golden Eagles have to run the ball well with Carter McGinnis, obviously, but they also need to pass the ball well with Luke Keller here tonight. Luke Keller had a great game last week against Greenwood, and this week he faces a tougher team, a tougher defense in Brebeuf, so hopefully he will be up to the challenge and will be able to find some receivers here tonight for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Keller looked great last week against Greenwood, throwing for 3 touchdowns and really just playing really great. But we have a sideline report from Lizzie de Blasio from earlier today. Let's see what Lizzie had to say.
Lizzie de Blasio reporting live on the sidelines of your Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles versus Brebeuf game. This has been a much anticipated match because these two teams are rivals in nearly every sport and are very close in the division. Your Golden Eagles energy is up high after an amazing win last week against Green for homecoming and are sitting pretty with a 5-1 season. To Roncalli 14-6 and are currently at a 4-2 season. Our defense is running a new system to take on the dual threat ability of Brebeuf's quarterback Luke Iffert. On the offensive side, Carter McGinnis is expected to have another amazing game after last week's comeback after a shoulder injury with 223 yards and 3 touchdowns. We're expecting an even game tonight, and hopefully if the rain holds off, it should be a beautiful night for a Guerin Catholic win.
Thank you, Lizzie, for that awesome sideline report. That was our sideline reporter, Lizzie de Blasio, and she will give you guys a halftime report as well coming up, so stay tuned for that. But as the Golden Eagles get ready to kick off, Dylan, you said it perfectly. The passing offense has got to be key tonight, but also on the Brebeuf side. Luke Iffert is a lot of that Brebeuf offense. He can throw, he can run, he can do it all. So the Golden Eagles really need to watch Luke Iffert, the quarterback for Brebeuf, and if we can keep him in, I like the Golden Eagles' chance to win tonight. Dylan, what's your prediction of the game tonight?
I'd have to say the Golden Eagles and the Braves will be able to keep it close through the first half, but I think if the Golden Eagles continue to feed Carter McGinnis throughout the game, he has to break off a couple long ones at some point. So I think the Golden Eagles will be able to pull away in the second half and win by a couple scores.
All right, I like that pick. I also am going to go with the Golden Eagles, but for a different reason. I think the Golden Eagle defense shows up. I think Charles Bach, Logan Weaver, Jake Labus, our great defense that we have, I think they zone in. I think they hold Brebeuf to less than 17 points. So I think the Golden Eagles take the win tonight, maybe 24-14, something like that. So that's going to be my pick. So Dylan, before we get to the kickoff, what is your one player to watch out for besides Luke Keller?
I'd have to say Grant Freeman. He made a great catch last week, as you saw many times. We played it throughout the broadcast, and he also made another big catch down the sidelines. So if Keller can find him tonight and he can make some big plays over the Brebeuf defenders, then the Golden Eagles should be in good shape here tonight.
Yeah, and now the kickoff is up and underway. So your Friday Night Lights matchup where the Golden Eagles are taking on the Brebeuf Braves will be started as Caleb Quick does what he does best and gets it into the end zone for a touchback. And so now here comes Iffert and the Brebeuf Braves out for their first time tonight. Dylan, what are your thoughts on Luke Iffert, the senior quarterback?
Well, he is their entire offense with 10,020 passing yards on the season, 201 rushing yards, and also he has the most carries on the team as a quarterback. So that's something to watch out for to see how much he keeps the ball and if the Golden Eagles can be able to stop him through the pass and on the run.
Yeah, it's pretty weird to see your quarterback lead the team in attempts and rushing attempps. But now Iffert's going to roll out, and he is going to complete a pass to number 41. It will be it'll be Jet McGowan on the reception. He is mainly a linebacker, but also a tight end for the Braves. And so now with 11:53 remaining, the first play for the Brebeuf offense is a completion and a 2nd and 4.
And the Golden Eagles not covering the flats that time. Iffert makes a nice throw on the run and 6-yard gain on the play for the Braves.
And now Iffert will be under center in the I formation. And now he's dropping back, and he's going to complete another pass, this time to number 12, Jacob Pressler on the reception.
And now a first down for the Braves, it looks like. Yes, they will move the chains. And right there, the Golden Eagles, again, not covering the sidelines this time. So their cornerbacks really need to watch out for the out routes and the short, flat routes here tonight.
Yeah, Iffert's looked good so far, 2 for 2, and really just moving the ball around pretty well. So now 1st and 10 coming up for the Braves. It'll be Iffert under center, and it'll be the I formation. And it'll be a handoff to the running back. And he will go nowhere as a big hit led by Charles Buck in the backfield. It was number 32, Will Turner, on the carry.
And the Golden Eagles stuffing the line right there. All the linebackers coming up, and no holes right there to run through. So a 2nd and 11 for Brebeuf.
Yeah, Charles Bach with the big hit, bringing up a long 2nd down for Iffert and the Braves. And now it'll be Iffert under center. He's got 2 receivers, and now he will motion Kuser to his left. And now he's going to do a play action pass, and he will find Kuser in the flats, but going nowhere once again. A big hit by number 38, Logan Weaver.
And right there, Weaver doing a lot better job of covering the flats as they run the same play, but this time to the other side. Weaver was all over it, and now a long 3rd down for Brebeuf.
And now, like you said, long 3rd down coming. I expect Iffert to have to show his arm talent for the first time tonight, as all he has done is thrown short, quick passes. So here we go. It'll be Iffert in the shotgun, 3 receiver set, and he's got a running back to the left of it. And now it'll be a shovel pass, and gain of about 6, but not enough for a 1st down. And that'll bring up 4th down for the Braves, assuming the punt team will be coming on.
And we saw the shovel pass a lot from Lafayette Central Catholic here earlier this year against the Golden Eagles, and it worked well against them. That time, Brebeuf getting about 9 yards on the play, but not able to get a 1st down, and they will bring out the punt team.
And now back to return for the Golden Eagles will be Emmett McMahon and Jake Labus. And now it's going to be a very short and high punt. It'll bounce about the 40 with no return. And the Golden Eagles are going to take over at their own 40-yard line. Here come the Golden Eagles. And with 9:45 remaining, Luke Keller leads the Golden Eagles out there in all black tonight. They are definitely looking good. Dylan, what do you think of the new uniform combination they're trying tonight?
Well, it looks great out there, especially contrasting with the Braves' white uniforms, and the student section also going with a blackout tonight to complement the black uniforms. They look great out there.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a good look for the Golden Eagles. And now we got Keller under center. It'll be 1st and 10, and he's got McGinnis in the backfield. Kaiser is his receiver. Now he's dropping back. And he's looking Kaiser's way, but he's going to get pressured, and he's going to be taken down for a sack. The sack was made by Will Roberts on the stop.
And Brebeuf brought the heat right there. Keller had a 2nd to throw that ball, but no one also opened down the field. Great defensive play by Brebeuf, and they get the sack on the first offensive play for the Golden Eagles.
And one thing about these uniforms that I've got to mention, it's hard to tell the numbers, I think, at least from my perspective, because the numbers aren't like a white. They're also black with just a little purple and gold trim. Maybe are the numbers purple? I can't tell.
It's a dark purple if it is.
Yeah, so it definitely makes the numbers harder from up here in the press box. But now they will motion Will Pointer and Trevor George over. And it'll be Keller under center on the stretch play to McGinnis. Going to get to the outside, get to about the 40, and maybe a gain of about 5, bringing up 3rd and 9.
And McGinnis able to get to the outside right there, but never able to turn the corner to break it off. But it will be a 3rd and 9 now for the Golden Eagles in a tough position, and they might have to let Luke Keller throw it again here.
Yeah, it looks like Keller will probably be dropping back to throw, and hopefully he can find one of his main targets, Grant Freeman or Thomas Kaiser, who both have over 150 yards receiving on the year. And now it'll be Freeman on the bottom of your screen, and then Kaiser and Lane at the top, McGinnis in the backfield alongside Keller. And now Keller's going to get the snap. He's looking Lane's way, and he will throw it, but the pass is deflected by Will Roberts, and that'll bring up 4th and 9. Here comes Quick and the punt team.
And both defenses getting a stop on the first drive, so they'll go back and forth, and this might be turning into a game of field position right now, as both teams will continue to fight for the best field position until one of them scores.
Yeah, both teams really have not been able to get any offensive momentum going. So with 8:12 remaining, it'll be the Golden Eagles looking to punt for their first time tonight. And now Quick back to punt. And back to receive our 2 men for Brebeuf. It'll be Max Kuser as well as Gabe Wright. And now the punt is going to be a high one, sending, Mitchell back to return. And now he will catch to about the 20, break 1 tackle, and then get up to about the 26-yard line. and that is where the Braves will take over with 8:03 remaining in the first quarter. And just a stats recap, not much going for McGinnis. He's only got 1 carry for 5 yards, but Effort for Brebeuf on their first drive went 4 for 4 with 22 yards. So Effort definitely doing his part for the Braves.
He did a nice job making some short, accurate throws on the first drive, and we'll have to see if Brebeuf lets him air the ball out a little bit more, or if they can continue to go with the dink and dunk and try to get some first downs on the Golden Eagles.
And now it'll be Effort in the shotgun, a 3-receiver set along with a running back beside him. Now he's rolling out to his left, and it's going to be a pass complete to Roderick Jones, who's going to fight his way for just about a first down, but will come up short, bringing up 2nd and 3.
And another throw to the sidelines for Brebeuf as Effort rolled to the left right there, found his receiver on the sidelines, and another solid gain of about 8 yards on the play.
And now 2nd and 3 coming. Golden Eagles need to tighten up here and not let the Brebeuf team get any momentum. And now in the shotgun is Effort. He will have 3 receivers all on the right side. And now he is going to hand it off, and now he's going to find some running room. It'll be Will Turner on the carry. A big boost for Brebeuf as that'll bring up first down.
And they are moving the ball well against the Golden Eagles here with 2 quick first downs and threatening to get in a Golden Eagle field position quickly here.
And now Effort's going to try to hurry like Dylan said. No need to slow down. Effort's going to get the play call with 7:21 remaining at right around midfield. And he's going to keep it himself and now pitch it out to Jones. Jones going to have nowhere to go, and a gang of black comes in and stops him. Tackle made by number 26, Dylan Crossing.
And running a little bit of option right there is Brebeuf. Not as well as Greenwood did last week, though, as that's how they scored a lot of their points against the Golden Eagles last week. So we'll have to see if Brebeuf improves on that option and tries to run a little bit more against the Golden Eagle defense.
2nd and 7 here for Brebeuf. Effort will be under center. He's got Turner behind him, 3 receivers at the top of the screen. And now he's going to hand it off to Turner, and he is going to get a gain of about 2, bringing up 3rd and 5. Tackle made by Joe Boise.
And another third down for Brebeuf, and the Golden Eagles really need to cover the sidelines in the flats on this one, as this is where Brebeuf loves to throw the short out routes, and the Golden Eagles really need a stop here on 3rd down to make sure they can get the momentum and the ball back.
Yeah, Effort is really good at rolling out to his side and making a little short pass. So now it'll be Effort in the shotgun. And he will now wait until now just under 6 minutes remaining. He's still got 30 seconds left on the play clock, so he's got time. And now he's rolling out to his right like we expected. Now he's going to be forced out of the pocket. And now he's got Ashton chasing him. And a big hit from Ashton is going to get the ball to fall incomplete. Charles Brock almost made a play on it, but that'll bring up 4th and 4 for the Braves.
And a great play by the Golden Eagles, getting a lot of pressure in the backfield. Effort forced to make an errant throw, and the Golden Eagles almost get the interception.
And so here comes the punt team once again for the Braves. Like we mentioned, it is definitely a defensive game so far. Halfway through the first quarter, no offensive momentum for either team, but Keller and the Golden Eagles looking to change that as they will get the ball with just under 6 minutes remaining. And now the punt is going to be another short punt. That might not get past the first down. That's going to be a 14-yard punt, so the Golden Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Great field position.
Definitely great field position, and not expecting that as Brebeuf had the ball at the 50-yard line, but a super high punt and rolls backwards. So the Golden Eagles now get it at their own 41. Great field position for them.
Yeah, Luke Keller going to look to hopefully get some momentum going for the first time tonight for them, and it'll be McGinnis in the backfield along with Kaiser and Lane as their receivers. Lane's at the top of your screen, Kaiser's at the bottom, and it'll be Voris in the backfield along with McGinnis. Hand off to McGinnis as now he's going to find some room. He'll get up to about the first down before tackle down. Tackle is made, and there seems to be a little extra pushiness going around after the tackle, but 2nd and 1 coming up.
And the Golden Eagles need a lot more of those kind of runs. If they keep handing it off to Carter McGinnis and he keeps getting those kind of runs, he will eventually break off a big one for the Golden Eagles.
And back to the Golden Eagle defense. They have only allowed 45 total yards, so that purple haze of the Golden Eagles is definitely coming out tonight so far. But with just over 5 minutes remaining, it'll be Keller under center. He's got Kaiser and Freemian as his receivers. Will motion Trevor George in the backfield, and now he's dropping back. And he's looking to pass. He's got no one open. Now he's forced out of the pocket. Will throw it in. The pass is complete to Grant Freemian for a first down, and a flag is in the backfield, and it is holding in the backfield on Carter McGinnis. So the play will be negated, and that'll bring up 2nd and 6 for the Golden Eagles.
And even though there was holding on the play, it was still a nice play by Grant Freemian to go up and get that ball for what would have been a first down before the penalty. And now the Golden Eagles will go back and face a much tougher second down.
And so great catch by Grant Freemian. I mean, he just went up there and got it. So Freemian with a nice reception.
And we know he has the ability to do that, as he showed a couple of times last week. So we'll see if the Golden Eagles try to throw it up to him down the field a few more times tonight.
And so here we go. With 4:48 remaining, it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Golden Eagles as Lane checks into the game and George will check out. So now they've got Freemian and Lane in there. I'd expect him to pass here. 2nd and 11 coming up. And they will break the huddle. They've got Kaiser and Freemian at the top of your screen, Lane at the bottom, Keller in the shotgun, McGinnis to his left. And now it'll be a draw play to McGinnis, who's going to find some room up the middle. And once again, they get a nice gain and taken down for 3rd and 1 for the Golden Eagles.
And right back to that same spot where they just converted the second down. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Golden Eagles at midfield. A crucial play. They need to pick up a first down to get into Brebeuf territory and create some momentum for themselves.
And Carter McGinnis comes into the game, averaging 9.2 yards per carry, and he has 919 yards on the year. So a mediocre game in Carter's book would get him over the 1,000 mark for the year. So that's something to watch, as he's already got 16 yards tonight. And now a play action fake, and Brebeuf has read all of that, and Keller gets hammered in the backfield, pass incomplete, intended for Trevor George.
And Brebeuf brought the heat right there, and unfortunately, George was open in the flats before Keller could not get it to him, and now the Golden Eagles will be forced to punt the ball again.
Yeah, Keller took a big hit there, and now 4th and 1 coming up, and he will be now punting once again. It'll be quick back to punt, back to receive for, for the Braves is number 16, Shane Mitchell, but he will let that go out of bounds, and it'll bounce out at about the 23-yard line. So that is where the Braves will take over with 3:31 remaining in the first quarter. And this has been a very back-and-forth game, but with no offensive momentum. Both teams going 3 and out consistently.
Yeah, and the game's going really quickly. 3:30 remaining in the first quarter, and neither team has made it past midfield yet.
Yeah, and just a quick stat recap for the Golden Eagles. Carter McGinnis already having a nice yards per carry average with 8 yards per carry, and he has 24 yards on 3 carries. Keller is 0 for 2 tonight. And now it'll be Iffert under center. And he is going to hand it off to the fullback, who's going to truck his way for a gain of about 5. Carry made by Jet McGowan.
And a couple of Golden Eagles being dragged right there to get McGowan the gain of about 5.
And now 3:15 remaining to the first quarter. Not much time left and little scoring, to say the least, as it is 0-0. Neither team getting on the other team's side of the ball. And it will be Iffert under center. And now he is going to hand it off to his running back, who's going to break a tackle and then get out at about the 28-yard line, excuse me. And so that'll be first down, carry made by Will Turner.
And the Braves continue to make some nice short gains, but still pounding away at the Golden Eagle defense and getting the first down right there.
I did very bad at ball spotting that. That was the 33-yard line, not the 28. Not sure what I was looking at there. So 1st and 10 for the Braves. And now it'll be a handoff to Turner once again, who's going to get a big burst, but nothing going as the Purple Haze stop him. Tackle made by Ed Pointer.
And the Golden Eagles crowding the line right there and not allowing a long rush on the play of only about 3 yards.
And now bringing up 2nd and 7 for the Golden Eagles and the Braves. Golden Eagles looking to make another stop. And it's a bit chilly tonight in Noblesville, Indiana. Only 61 degrees. And so a lot of the student section is bundled up as Iffort's pass is going to be complete. And finally pushed out of bounds. Tackle made by number 35, Blaine Wilson on the stop. And pass was complete to Max Kuser, their leading receiver this season.
And like Jason said about the weather, it is a little bit chilly, also windy here tonight, making it feel a little bit colder. And we'll see if that has any impact on the game, if that can impact some catching, if people don't have as soft of hands. We'll see what that does to the game here tonight.
Yeah, and so it'll be Effort under center with 1:52 remaining in the first quarter. He will have a 2-receiver set, and now it'll be a stoppage of play, and it'll be a referee timeout, something with the play clock, and the play clock is managed by the one and only P Squared, so Squared needs to get that fixed, but we will be on that. And now the clock is running once again as P Squared has gotten himself under control. And now it'll be a draw play and a handoff to Turner, who's going to burst through the line, but only a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Jake Labus.
And Brebeuf keeps pounding away with these short 4 or 5 yard gains and keep picking up first downs against the Golden Eagles. So they really need to bear down and get a stop before they continue to get enough momentum to get on the Golden Eagles side.
Yeah, you said it earlier. They're really good at dinking and dunking. I know you mentioned that a few minutes ago, but they have really impressed me with how well they have been able to roll out of the pocket and just dink and dunk for first downs, as well as Turner getting about 4 or 5 yards every carry. And now it'll be Brebeuf handing it off to their fullback, and nothing there as a pile of black led by Joe Boise gets in there for the stop, and they are yet to get across midfield as they'll be at the 49-yard line, 3rd and 4 coming up.
And right now it seems like both offenses are just allergic to making it past midfield. Stuffed again right at the midfield line. And this is how the first 2 drives for Brebeuf ended, with about a 3rd and 5 before the Golden Eagles were able to stop them. So we'll see if they get it done here and get the ball back.
And if this play does not go for positive yards, the first quarter will end without either team getting on the other team's side of the field. And now Effort's dropping back, and now he's pressured, and now a big sack as Weaver will now miss the tackle. Now Effort's trying to make some noise, but nothing going as the Golden Eagles get the sack regardless. Eddie Pointer on the sack, and Weaver had him all but down, but he somehow slipped out of it. But Eddie Pointer got in there and made the sack. And so now that'll be the end of the first quarter as your score 0-0. Neither team getting any offensive momentum going, and we will be back for the start of the second quarter.
Its global network. RSM's expertise combined with yours allows you to make critical decisions with confidence. Experience the power of being understood. Experience RSM. Learn more at rsmus.com or call Mike Potratz at 317-805-6207.
And we're back as Brebeuf is looking to punt as for the first play of the fourth quarter. And now it's going to be blown dead of the second quarter. My bad. 4th down in the second quarter. And now there is a stoppage of play as Dilly and the head coach of Brebeuf are both out there. The head coach is Mick Rossler. Now they're both on the field trying to figure out what happened. Now all 4 referees are talking. So the second quarter will not get started right away as all 4 referees are trying to consult.
And it looks like the chains are messed up as that was not a 4th and 1 for Brebeuf. It was about a 4th and 8, so it looks like they forgot to flip the chains. And the start of the second quarter will be delayed.
And now they're trying to get the chains to flip, as now the Brebeuf coach instructs it. So now as the chains are flipping, Dylan, what did you see in the first quarter that impressed you from Guerin Catholic?
Well, I did like the handoffs to Carter McGinnis. He was doing well and getting some nice blocking from the Golden Eagles offensive linemen. So if they continue to give the ball to him, like I've said a couple times now, I think he'll be able to break a long one, as he always does at some point in the game.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Guerin Catholic defense. Only allowing like 60 total yards in the first quarter. So great defense by the Golden Eagles to lock up, and now forcing another punt as the chains are set. And now they are ready to punt for the first play of the second quarter. It'll be McMahon back to return. And a low punt, but this one's actually going to go pretty deep. McMahon struggles to find it, and now it's going to bounce inside the 20. And it'll be out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And that is where Keller and the Golden Eagles will take over. And we're back here. Sorry for that delay. We had a technical issue. But the first play of the Golden Eagles drive is going to be a good one. Gain of about 8 for Carter McGinnis, bringing up 2nd and 2. We apologize once again for that technical delay. And so the Golden Eagles looking to finally get some offensive momentum going, as they were not able to get any momentum going in that first quarter. And so now Keller will be under center. And the Golden Eagles only had 20 total yards of offense, so not what Coach Dilly wants from his offense. Now Keller will motion, and he will hand it off to McGinnis on the delay, who's going to try to spin out of a tackle. Will not. Tackle made by Tyler Miller on the stop, bringing up. That's going to be good for a first down, actually. He fell forward enough for a first down, so the Golden Eagles are moving the chains for their first down of the game.
And a short gain right there from McGinnis, but it was about second and a half a yard. So able to get the first down, and we need to keep giving the ball to McGinnis and let him pound the rock, get some nice gains for the Golden Eagles, and let that open up the passing game.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Rossler for the Braves have definitely did their scouting report on Keller, as both times he's dropped back to pass, he has gotten much pressure. But this time he will complete a pass for a first down and more. Never mind about what I said, because he had a very clean pocket. Pass complete to Corbin Lane for a first down and more.
And Corbin Lane, not usually a pass-catching receiver, usually out there to block, able to get the catch and the first down on the play, dragging a couple defenders for a few extra yards, and the Golden Eagles moving the ball a little bit.
And Luke Keller completing his first pass of the day, and it was a beauty. A nice strike to Corbin Lane. And now with 10:23 remaining, Keller under center, McGinnis in the backfield, and he will hand it off to McGinnis. He's going to go right up the middle and truck his way for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Tackle made by James Crute and others for Brebeuf.
And the entire pile of both Guerin Catholic offensive linemen, defensive linemen, and McGinnis up the middle right there for about 6 yards, and the Golden Eagles almost past midfield for the first time tonight.
Yeah, neither team yet to pass midfield. Now they're at the 49-yard line, so hopefully one team will finally get on the other side of the field. And so now Luke Keller will be under center with 9:44 remaining. He's got Freemian and Kaiser. Kaiser's in the slot, Freemian out wide, and McGinnis in the backfield. Shout out to all of our staff working tonight, as Keller's going to drop back for pass, and now he's going to do a quarterback keeper, and he is going to be sacked in the backfield. Tackle made by number 10, Will Roberts. But back to what I was saying, thank you to all of our crew working tonight for the Guerin Catholic Broadcasting Club. That consists of Alex Weber, Lizzie de Blasio, Donald Kane, Ava Buckley, Jack Laub, and others. So thank you to all of them who help make this broadcast the best we can each week. And so with just now 9 minutes remaining It'll be 3rd and 6. What happened on that last play? It seemed like a miscommunication of some sort.
I'm not really sure. Keller dropped back, and Brebeuf got a nice push from their defensive line, so he immediately tried to run it.
And now 3rd and 6 is going to hand it off to McGinnis, and a flag comes flying in. But if there was no flag, he would be short, but we do not know the call yet, and it's going to be holding. So both teams still yet to get across midfield as holding will negate this play.
And they might decline it. We'll have to see, as it would be a 4th and 3, or they could bring them back to about a 3rd and 15.
If they decline it, it would be a 4th down, so I would not be surprised if they declined it. It'll be a holding on the offense like expected, and it'll bring up a new 3rd down, so Keller has one more shot to get a 1st down and get across midfield. If you were Coach Rossler, would you have accepted that or declined that, Stagg?
That's definitely a tough call right there. So it would be a 4th and short across midfield, and both teams are trying to play the field position game right now. So I would have to say I would have declined it, actually. I think that the Golden Eagles would have punted it right there and would have got the ball back in Brebeuf's hands. Don't want to give the Golden Eagles any extra chances to try and pick up this 1st down.
Coach Stagge, a pro at Madden football, showing his knowledge now and what he would have done. That makes him so successful in Madden NFL 17. And here we go with 8:27 remaining. Long 3rd down as Keller's rolling out. Now he's got pressure, and he is going to be taken down. Almost lost the football, but he held on to it. 4th and long coming up. Will Roberts on the sack. It looked like Coach Rossler made the right decision.
He did on that one. Some nice pressure from Brebeuf, getting Keller way back, and the field position battle was cost about 20 yards for that penalty.
And so a long 4th down, which means Caleb Quick is back to try to pin them on their own. 30, 20, hopefully get it inside the 20, but that would be a very long punt from Quick. So hopefully just get it deep in their own territory and let the defense go to work. High snap. Quick will just get it off. Almost deflected. And a deep punt, even though he got killed. Will return at the 15-yard line and is taken down at about the 21-yard line. Gain of about 5, and the ball comes out. But they're going to blow him dead, but he was never down, so we're going to have to wait and see. He was never down. And Dylan Crossan came in, Blaine Wilson, came in and stripped that ball, but they blew him dead. So it looks like it'll be 1st and 10 for Brebeuf, and Caleb Quick is down on the other side of the field. And so we're going to go to an injury timeout here with 7:35 remaining in the 1st half.
Brought to you by a new cell phone case company called Scooch. Their Clipstick Pro case is a 4-in-1 case. It looks good and feels good while being able to use one hand without fear of dropping it. Visit scoochcase.com. That's SCOOCH case.com to learn more and see how this case can fit into your life. Remember, mount it, grip it, kick it, and protect it. Scooch. Today's broadcast is brought to you by a new cell phone case company called Scooch. Their Clipstick Pro
power. And we are back here with 7:35 remaining. Caleb Quick looks to be okay, but the training staff came out regardless. And now Brebeuf will take over. Weird play there, Dylan. Do you want to describe what happened once again?
Caleb Quick on that play got hit after he punted the ball. No penalty call. And then Brebeuf fumbles the punt, but the refs say he was down. Now they go to the end around.
And it's going to be a 1st down and more. Tackle made by Dylan Crossan. And it'll be a big play from Brebeuf. It was Roderick Jones on the carry.
And that punt definitely could have shifted the momentum right there, as no call on Quick and no fumble called on the other side. And a big gain from Brebeuf, but it looks like it will be called back for holding.
And so big break there for the Golden Eagles. I guess karma worked in their favor after they did strip the ball, but the refs had blown it dead. So now a big 1st and 20 coming up for the Braves. And it'll be Effort, the quarterback for the Braves, trying to get them on this long 1st down. Effort's kind of been their main offense with some good bursts by Turner. Dylan, what have you seen from Effort so far?
Effort has made some nice, quick, short throws so far, and has done a nice job rolling out of the pocket and evading Guerin Catholic defenders. So we'll see if he keeps doing that.
And it'll be a big hit, by number 23, Sean Balance. So that'll bring up 2nd and 20.
And Effort tries the QB draw right there, but nothing going, and the Golden Eagles stop him right at the line. So a long 2nd down for Brebeuf.
And so, And so now Ifrit's definitely going to have to work some of his magic if they want to get in better field position, as it's 2nd and 16, just under 7 minutes remaining. And now Brebeuf's offense has got some work to do. Ifrit's in the shotgun, 4 receiver set, 1 running back to his right. He's dropping back, and he's got a wide open pocket, no pressure from the Golden Eagles, and the pass is complete to Tom Warner, and that'll get him right back up to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11, I guess, coming up.
And the Golden Eagles covering well downfield, and you can't blame them for that right there, as it was 2nd down and 20. That'll bring up 3rd down and 11 after the nice dump pass.
And now 6 minutes remaining, 3rd and 11 coming up. Big 3rd down for the Golden Eagles as they're going to try to win this, what's it called? Trying to win the field position battle. And so, Ifrit's in the huddle. There's only 5 seconds remaining on the play clock. They need to hurry. 3, and now it'll be a timeout Brebeuf here with 5:41 remaining in the 2nd quarter. We'll be back.
Visit the family-owned and operated Original Pancake House for an incredible breakfast. Serving the Indianapolis area for over 30 years, they provide great service, a kid-friendly atmosphere, and all recipes are made from scratch daily. Their large menu includes the famous German Dutch baby pancake, apple pancake, oven-baked omelets, fresh squeezed orange juice, and thick sliced bacon. Check out more on their website, ophindy.com. Open weekdays 6:30 a.m. until 2 p.m., weekends 6:30 a.m. until 3 p.m.
And we're back here with 5:41 remaining as both teams are coming out of the timeout. Dylan, we've already talked about it a lot, but the Golden Eagles have locked up on defense. Who's been the player that's made the most plays in your mind?
I'd say Logan Weaver. He's been all over the place, especially in the flats, as Brebeuf tries to keep going there, and Weaver has shut it down a couple times after it worked for them in the 1st quarter. So we'll see if they continue to go to that or if they try some deeper passes downfield, as Brebeuf has not done that a lot here tonight.
There has not been very much QB pressure, though, from the Golden Eagles. It looks like the front 4, led by Pointer and Brown, it does not seem like there's very much pressure coming up at the quarterback. So definitely something the Golden Eagle defense wants to look at, and Coach Lane would love to see improve. Big 3rd and 11. Ifrit dropping back, and now here comes the pressure from Colin Brown, forcing Ifrit out of the pocket, and now we'll flick it up, and it's going to be picked off. A big interception, and now Guerin Catholic is going to take over. But it looks like now there is a stoppage, not going to rule the interception, and a few guys on the Guerin Catholic sideline are not happy about it. They're going to say that Ifrit stepped out of bounds before he threw it, so now 4th down coming up. Are we allowed to challenge that in high school football?
No, I wish we could, though, as I couldn't really see that sideline, not on our side. But I did not see him step out of bounds right there. And Brebeuf gets a break, and it will bring up 4th down. They will punt it again.
And that does not seem right, as there is no way Ifrit stepped out of bounds before he threw that. That has to be something that's a mystery for sure. But regardless of 5:30 remaining, it'll be McMahon back to return, as well as Jake Labus. The punter has struggled all night for Brebeuf so far, as he finally gets a high one up there, and it's going to bounce at about the 45, take a sideways bounce, and now bounce up. And so now the Golden Eagles will take over finally on Brebeuf's 44-yard line. So now the field position battle so far has officially been won by Guerin Catholic.
And it wasn't even the Guerin Catholic offense that got it past midfield. The defense did all the work right there. And the Golden Eagles now with their best opportunity to score yet. 1st down and 10 at Brebeuf's 44. And they'll look to feed the ball to McGinnis, mix in some passes from Keller, and get the ball in the end zone for the first time tonight.
And here we go. Luke Keller under center, Carter McGinnis in the backfield, and it'll be Corbin Lane and Thomas Kaiser as his receivers. And just a quick injury update on Caleb Quick. He seems to be okay as he is up and kicking for the Golden Eagles on the sideline. And a gain of about 4 for Carter McGinnis will bring up 2nd and 6 for the Golden Eagles.
And McGinnis fighting right there for that gain. And the Golden Eagles now at the 40-yard line of Brebeuf, trying to get in the field goal range at least for Caleb Quick to see if they can get some points on the board and take the lead before halftime.
And it'll be, as the Golden Eagles break out of the huddle, just under 5 minutes remaining, finally on Brebeuf's side of the field. It'll be the same formation as last time, same exact players. And now he'll do another handoff to McGinnis, who's going to break through the middle of the field and get a first down before finally tripped up by Jacoby McGowan. Big play by Carter McGinnis to get that spurt that we needed on the offense.
And again, we see his acceleration and strength as he just burst through the offensive line right there and dove his way for the first down as the Golden Eagles hurry it up.
And now it'll be the exact same play, and Brebeuf had read that one perfectly, stopped by Will Roberts, gain of maybe one, a generous 1 yard if they give it to him.
Yeah, Brebeuf was definitely ready for that one as the same play to McGinnis up the middle. No gain on the play, and 4:15 remaining in the second quarter. This first half has flew by so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of easy to flow by when there's no offensive momentum, so no stops for touchdowns. And honestly, just punting back and forth. So, yeah, this first half is going very quickly, which is good for the Golden Eagle volleyball team, who have a curfew tonight of 10:30 because they have to take on a tournament tomorrow at Richmond High School as this play is blown dead. But make sure you come out and support the Golden Eagles. It's a bit of a drive, about 2 hours. But if you guys have nothing to do on a Saturday morning, come out and support the Golden Eagles, as they would love to see a student section out in Richmond and help them get another tournament win. And the play is blown dead, and offsides on Brebeuf will bring up 2nd and 7 for the Golden Eagles with 3:52 remaining. Now they're going to take back the penalty, and it'll be 2nd and 12 again. Very much confusion by the chain gang.
And now
they're changing it again.
Oh, my.
So this chain gang is killing it. The referee and the chain gang are not on the same page. And so now 2nd and 5 coming up. They're moving it up 2 more yards. 2nd and 5. Keller will be under center regardless. It'll be Freemian and Kaiser. And now they're going to readjust the formation. And now it'll be another handoff to McGinnis, who's going to burst through the middle. Good bounce to the outside. Is going to get a first down and more. And will finally be taken out of be pushed out of bounds by number 34, Dylan Howell.
And that's what McGinnis does best, breaking it through the second level right there. No one could bring him down. He spins his way out and gets down the left sideline, and the Golden Eagles in the red zone for the first time tonight.
And now Keller gets the play call. 3:30 remaining as Freemian checks out. Hopefully the Golden Eagles can punch it in or at least get a field goal, assuming that Quick is okay, as he was kicking earlier, so he should be okay. But assuming everyone's okay, we should get some easy points on the board and go up before halftime on Brebeuf. Now Keller under center will motion Will Pointer to the right. Same formation, same exact play as last time, except for he's dropping back. Now looking to pass, and will almost get picked off, but it is dropped. James Crute had it, but could not bring it all the way down.
And Keller trying to thread the needle to Thomas Kaiser right there, but could not find his way between 2 Brebeuf defenders. And that will bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Golden Eagles with 3:26. Do you think they should waste the clock all the way down to 0 or try and score as fast as they can?
I don't think you should do either. I think you score when the play is available. Like, I don't think they should pull on Ahmad Bradshaw and sit down at the 1 yard line or anything, if you guys remember that from the Super Bowl. But I think if they can get in the end zone, do it, because the way the Golden Eagle defense is played, they do not need to worry about Brebeuf scoring, in my opinion, as the defense has locked up, especially in this first half, and it looks really well, as McGinnis is going to get a big burst, gain of about 7, 3rd and short coming up.
And the Golden Eagles in good position now with a 3rd and short. And back to the clock management. Like you said, I would have to agree with your decision, especially because Brebeuf has not been throwing the ball downfield at all here tonight. And I don't expect they'd be doing it anytime soon, so I think the Golden Eagles have nothing to worry about. They can score whenever they please.
And now 2:55 remaining in the first half. Golden Eagles trying to score. And now Keller under center, and he is going to hand it off to McGinnis. He's going to burst through the line, run into his own lineman, but just try to get his way up to that first down. It looks like they're going to mark him short, and they will. 4th and 1 coming up for the Golden Eagles. Do you think they go for it here, Dylan?
It looks like they are right now, as the offense is staying out there. But I'd say they should go for it right now.
Really?
They have all the momentum going. Carter McGinnis cannot be stopped right now. And I think if they get a nice hole for him to run through, they should be able to pick up the first down.
We definitely disagree because I say get the points, make sure we get on the board. And now with 5 seconds remaining, it looks like they're going to have to call timeout because they're yet to get a play call, and now they're going to run down the entire clock to 1 second. And so with 1:55 remaining, there's a timeout. Guerin Catholic will be back after the break.
Effective October 26th, McGladrey changes name to RSM to unite its global network. RSM's expertise combined with yours allows you to make critical decisions with confidence. Experience the power of being understood. Experience RSM. Learn more at rsmus.com or call Mike Potratz at 317-805-6207. Effective October 26th, McGladrey changes name to
And we're back here as it'll be Keller under center, McGinnis in the backfield, and now he will motion Trevor George over. Hand off to McGinnis. He's going to burst through the line, and I'm going to wait for the signal from the referee, but it looks like he is going to be marked short. Got to be at the 1 yard line. It looked to me like he was in clear as day. And now 1:50 remaining. They got it, so 1st and goal coming up. And now it'll probably be a quarterback sneak from Keller, and that's exactly what it'll be. Keller on the keeper. Wait for a signal from the referee. We've got Isaac Hallmack on the sideline giving the touchdown signal, but nothing yet from the ref. Now Joe Boise lifts his hands up. No signal yet. So 2nd and goal coming. They're going to mark him on the half-yard line.
And now with 1:30 remaining in the half, the Golden Eagles have nothing to worry about with the time. And it'll be an interesting decision what they do right here, if they go with a play action or try to feed McGinnis again and try and let him power his way into the end zone.
And it'll be Keller under center, McGinnis in the backfield, and now we fumble the ball. Now the ball is on the ground, and it's going to be a scramble with 1 minute remaining, and Keller will fall back on the ball. Bit of a scare there for the Golden Eagles, but Keller recovers, and now 3rd and goal coming up. 50 seconds remaining. The positive out of that play is that more time will now drain off, and hopefully the Golden Eagles will go into the game, go into halftime with a lead. Now they're down to 40 seconds, 22 on the play clock, not shot clock. And now 18 seconds remaining, and now the referee's blowing his whistle, which stops both clocks. And now they're going to reset the play clock at 25. So if they let that happen, that is definitely generous for the Golden Eagles, as they just wasted about 30, and now they're going to waste 30 more. But another ref is blowing a dead, and now timeout Guerin Catholic with 35 seconds remaining. Sorry about that, technical difficulties, but we are going to stay here, and we are going to just talk about that first half. Dylan, recap with the first half so far before this first drive.
Well, for the longest time, we saw neither team get past midfield. Great defensive performances by both teams, and it has gone by extremely quickly. 0 scoring from either team, and there will only be 1 score at least in this first half if the Golden Eagles do punch it in here.
Yeah, on the offensive end, Carter McGinnis has looked pretty good. He hasn't been Carter, though, busting out big plays, but that's probably a credit to the Brebeuf defense. On the Brebeuf defensive side, Will Roberts has been everywhere. He's got at least 2 sacks and has made a lot of tackles. So with the Golden Eagles need to try to stay away from Roberts, the right end. But with 35 seconds remaining, Golden Eagles are coming out of the timeout. Score 0-0, 35 seconds. And now the play clock will remain at 25 as it starts to run down. And now the whistle is going to blow it dead. And now a timeout Brebeuf. And so we're going to stay here once again, because there's 35 seconds, no need to go to a break now, and then once again a halftime. So, Dylan, let's talk about some other football. NFL coming up. What's the big game you want to watch this weekend for the NFL, and who's your pick in that game?
Well, I know for most fans probably listening to this, the Colts and the Jaguars playing at 9:30 a.m. in London tomorrow. A home game for the Jaguars, not taking away one for the Colts. And I think the Colts will be able to pull out a victory, go all the way to London, and be able to beat the struggling Jaguars currently.
You're sleeping on the Jaguars. I've been a Jaguars believer for this year. I think they're going to turn their season around, and what better place to start it than honestly their second home in Wembley Stadium in London. Have played there the last 3 years. The Jaguars are going to upset the Colts, get you to stop sleeping on them, and the Jacksonville Jaguars will beat the Colts, led by Blake Bortles, Allen Robinson, and company.
I'm not really sure about that one. The Jaguars have been struggling mightily through these first 3 games and look like they cannot squander any efficient offense out of Blake Bortles and the running game.
Keep sleeping on Bortles. But we're back with 35 seconds remaining after consecutive timeouts. Keller under center. And now 3rd and 4 will motion lane behind him to the left side. And now he is going to hand it off to Carter, who's going to walk in, and that'll be a touchdown with 31 seconds remaining as the lights are blinking. Guerin Catholic gets on the board for the first time of the game. Carter McGinnis. Who else?
And that run was not even, I don't even know how to describe it. A truck could have gone through that hole. Great blocking by the Golden Eagles offensive line right there. And 6 points for the Golden Eagles right before halftime.
That was a beauty. I couldn't have drawn it up better myself. Like you mentioned, the offensive line making a perfect hole. And now the Golden Eagles scoring quickly with 31 seconds remaining in the first half, giving Brebeuf little time to try to score before halftime. And now it'll be Caleb Quick coming back from his injury on his last punt, trying to knock it through to make it 7-0. And it'll be Caleb Quick, low snap, but it'll be good. And the kick is up, and it is good. Score is 7-0, and we're going to stay here once again. Dylan, let's keep talking about the NFL. What did you see from, or what's another game you want to talk about that is on the NFL slate?
Well, another big game in the NFL this weekend is the Chiefs and the Steelers on a Sunday night. Jason, who do you think comes out with a victory in that one?
Well, you know, my Michigan State running back is back. You know, everyone knows who it is. Number 26, Le'Veon Bell. The Steelers cannot wait for him to be back, and now he's officially arrived. I like the Steelers winning. I'm going to go 26-20 in honor of Le'Veon Bell coming back. They're going to score with his number, 26 points. Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Big Ben, the 3 Bs, and the Steelers win the game. What about you, Dylan?
I also say the Steelers win the game. I do not think that the Chiefs' offense is powerful enough to keep up with the Steelers' offense or their defense in that game, and I think the Steelers will come out with a close victory.
And the Chiefs' defense actually looked really good last week against Fitzpatrick, if you want to call him that, with 6 interceptions against the Jets. Do you think that was just a fluke from Fitzpatrick, or do you think the Chiefs' defense is legit?
I think a little bit of both. You saw Marcus Peters get 2 picks in that game, leading the NFL in interceptions last year as a rookie. So we'll have to see if he can continue that this year, and I think he will. But I think it was a little bit of a fluke from Fitzpatrick.
And now game action has returned, as it's going to be returned with 30 seconds remaining. And he's going to find a hole, and now he's up to the sideline. And a big hit, and now they're going to need to get him down, and they will at the 43-yard line. Big boost of confidence for Brebeuf by Shane Mitchell getting up the sideline. And now Brebeuf will take over with 22 seconds remaining at their own 43-yard line.
And Caleb Quick not able to put that one in the end zone as he usually does, and allowing Brebeuf to get a return all the way to the 42-yard line, and they will have to air it out now as they have not done here tonight. And we'll see how good they do at that as they try to score with just 22 seconds remaining in the first half.
And it'll be, it'll be Iffert under center and 3 receiver set. So assuming that if they're under center and he's not going to throw it, it looks like they might just run out the clock. That would very much surprise me after a big kickoff return. And he's going to fake a kneel, and now he's looking deep. And the Golden Eagles did not bait on that one. They tried to get the Golden Eagle defense sleeping, and no one fell for it. So with 18 seconds remaining, that pass was ugly. And so 2nd and 10 coming up for Brebeuf.
And I'm really not sure what kind of play design that was, as a fake knee. I'm not sure what that was. Usually the knee formation is usually in the victory formation. Only one formation that you run the knee out of. And the fake knee just did not fool the Golden Eagles right there. And a bad throw did not help, as now Iffert will throw again.
And that pass almost intercepted. It bounced off the helmet of the Brebeuf receiver and then could not be corralled by the Golden Eagles. It looked like Emmett McMahon or Dylan Crossan had a play on the ball, though. And so 12 seconds remaining in the first half. Brebeuf still trying to go deep here, as they only have 77 yards of offense this half, so they need to definitely start getting that offensive moving, at least in the second half.
And on those two last throws, Iffert just did not look on the same page as his receivers on these deep throws, as he does not throw a lot of them. So we'll have to see if this Hail Mary will do them a little bit better.
And now a shuffle pass up to right around midfield, and with 5 seconds remaining, and I guess if any consolation for Brebeuf on that play, they did finally get across midfield, so they're now in Guerin Catholic territory. Oh, maybe not. They're going to start moving them back as a flag came out. I lied. They still haven't gotten in Guerin Catholic territory, as it's going to bring up a repeat third down. Brebeuf yet to get in Guerin Catholic territory every chance they try.
And you could say neither offense has got them past midfield, as last drive we know the Golden Eagles defense got them the ball at the 45-yard line from the punt, and now with 4 seconds left, Brebeuf will have to throw one up.
And now the last play is going to just be a handoff, and he will get a gain of about 5. But that's the end of the first half, where Guerin Catholic is up on Brebeuf 7-0 with the Carter McGinnis touchdown. He has 85 yards tonight, so he is over 1,000 yards for this season. Congrats to Carter McGinnis as they go into the locker room with a 7-0 lead over the Brebeuf Jesuit Braves. I'm Jason Gandhi.
And I'm Dylan Stagge.
And we'll be back for the second half.
Pro case is a 4-in-1 case. It looks good and feels good while being able to use one hand without fear of dropping it. Visit scoochcase.com. That's SCOOCH case.com to learn more and see how this case can fit into your life. Remember, mount it, grip it, kick it, and protect it. Scooch. Today's broadcast is brought to you by a new cell phone case company called Scooch. Their Clipstick Pro case is a 4-in-1 case. It looks good and feels good while being able to use one hand without fear of dropping it. Visit scoochcase.com. That's SCOOCH case.com to learn more and see how this case can fit into your life. Remember, mount it, grip it, kick it, and protect it. Scooch.
And we're back for the start of the second half. I'm Jason Gandhi.
And I'm Dylan Stagge.
And we caught up with our sideline reporter, Lizzie de Blasio. So here's what she had to say about halftime.
Lizzie de Blasio back reporting on the sidelines for your GCHS versus Brebeuf football game. It's halftime and Guerin has just pulled ahead with Connor McGinnis scoring a touchdown with 30 seconds left in the half. Caleb Quick's field goal makes it a 7-0 lead for Guerin. These rivals have been grinding out in a very extreme defensive battle. Carter McGinnis has had many great carries, and our offense is pushing back. The sun is set, and the temperature has also gone down. The student section is on their feet, waiting to see what will happen in the second half.
Yeah, so thank you, Lizzie, for that awesome halftime report. And here's another shot at the touchdown from the first half. In case you missed it, here is Carter McGinnis' touchdown.
Touchdown by
And we're back for the start of the second half as Thomas Kaiser will return at his own end zone at about the 2-yard line. And he will get it about the 15, the 20, break a tackle, and is tripped up at about the 27-yard line. That is where Luke Keller and the offense will take over.
And the Golden Eagles finally getting in the end zone on the last drive of the first half with a Carter McGinnis run, as you guys just saw. And now with bad field position this time. Not that bad, though, in their own territory as they try to put together a long drive.
Yeah, so for the Golden Eagles, Luke Keller, 1 for 4, 17 yards, so not too great, but his one completion was a big one. But Carter McGinnis, the story of the Guerin Catholic offense, 15 carries and 83 yards, and the big touchdown you guys just saw a few seconds ago. And now Carter McGinnis on another carry, and he'll burst up the field for a first down and more before tripped up by number 34, DeLon Howell on the stop. But yes, Carter McGinnis, 83 yards in the first half, over 1,000 yards for the season. And now on the Brebeuf side, Effort is 7 for 8 for 42 yards, and their running back Turner is only got 27 yards and 77 total yards of offense.
And a great start for to the second half for the Golden Eagles as Carter McGinnis gets a nice 10-yard run for the first down. And again, like I said before the game, if the Golden Eagles keep giving it to Carter McGinnis, he's eventually going to break a long one. So we'll see if he can break the long one here in the second half.
And now it'll be Keller under center, and he is going to hand it off to Carter once again, who's going to stumble his way for a gain of about 4. Carter on the carry.
And now that the Golden Eagles are establishing the run game, this can help open up the passing game as Luke Keller and the wide receivers did not look too great in the first half, but hopefully with the continuous pounding of the ball from Carter McGinnis, that can open up the play action in the passing game.
And now Keller will break the huddle with 10:55 remaining, and it'll be Freemian and Kaiser as the receivers, and it'll be McGinnis in the backfield. And Keller under center. Now we'll hand it off to Carter, and now he's going to the outside, finds a hole, spins off one tackle, and falls forward for a first down, but a flag coming.
And before the holding on the offense, as that's what will be called, Carter McGinnis did a nice job of finding a small hole and diving almost for the first down. But that will not be counted now, as the Golden Eagles will have a 2nd and 15.
And it'll be Luke Keller who is going to have to probably extend it here with a pass, as 2nd and 15 is killer for the Golden Eagles after a great Carter McGinnis run to set up 1st and 10. And now Keller gets the play call with 10:34 remaining, 22 seconds left on the play clock. Keller's going to need to hurry if they have not broken the huddle yet. Now with 15 seconds remaining on the play clock, it'll be Keller under center and Freemian and Kaiser as the receivers. McGinnis in the backfield. Now they're going to readjust. Freemian will back up, and they'll motion Will Pointer over to the right side. And he'll drop back, and he's looking for Freemian, who's going to compete it. Bobbles it, but will catch it anyway. Gain of about 4, bringing up 3rd and 11 here.
And a little bit of bobbling that you said right there. Freemian was not able to take the ball and start running down the field. So only a 3-yard gain on the play, and the Golden Eagles will have a tough 3rd and 12.
And so Luke Keller, they obviously want to give the ball to McGinnis, coming in with a 9.2 yards per carry. The ideal would be just to give McGinnis the ball every time. But when you get into situations like 3rd and 12 or 3rd and long, you can't run the ball. So this is going to be Keller's time to show that he is a legit quarterback and can make the plays when necessary. It'll be Keller in the shotgun. Freemian as on the bottom of the screen. And now he's looking at the top, and he's going to complete a pass to Corbin Lane. But it's going to be short of the first down. So 4th and 6 coming up. And here comes Quick and the punt team.
And a nice short pass from Keller to Lane right there. But unfortunately, Lane tripped up, and it will be a 4th down for the Golden Eagles, and they will bring out the punt team.
They did drain about 3 minutes off the clock, so that is good, as time left in the game could be crucial when it gets into the 4th quarter. So a good 3.5 minute drive. And now Quick's punt, a long, slow punt from him, but it's going to be caught at about the 26-yard line, and that is where Brebeuf will take over when we get back.
RSM, tonight its global network. RSM's expertise combined with yours allows you to make critical decisions with confidence. Experience the power of being understood. Experience RSM. Learn more at rsmus.com or call Mike Potratz at 317-805-6207. Effective October 26th, McGladrey changes name to RSM tonight.
And we're back here with Ifrit in the shotgun
expertise combined with yours allows you to
remaining.
make critical decisions with.
Now we're back here with 8:41 remaining in the 3rd quarter. And Ifrit's going to have the quarterback keeper. QB draw is going to be wrapped up and tackled down, gain of about 2. Tackle made by Sam Ashton.
And we haven't seen Ifrit carry the ball a ton, as he does lead Brebeuf in carries this year. He does get a nice gain on that play, though, of about 5. And Brebeuf will continue to try and get these short gains and pound out the first downs. But that has not worked too well for them, as every time they get close to midfield, the Golden Eagles seem to come up with a couple nice plays and force them to punt.
Well, I know talking to Coach Lane and some other players on that defensive line for the Golden Eagles, the QB draw was definitely something they wanted to focus on, as they ran it a lot against Ron Colley in Brebeuf's loss of 14-6 last week. And now Ifrit's got all day to throw in that pocket. And a great catch by Roderick Jones, just short of a first down, but they might spot him generously and move the chains.
And right at the first down line right there. And they will move the chains. First down and 10 for Brebeuf as another 5-yard gain. They keep pounding out the 5-yard gains. And we'll see if the Golden Eagles can stop them once they get to about midfield, as they have done many times here tonight.
If I'm not mistaken, Brebeuf is still not got on the other half of the field. Yeah, so 7:33 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and Brebeuf is yet to get on Guerin's side of the ball, or Guerin's side of the field. So great defense so far by the Golden Eagles, as Ifrit now rolling out to his right. And now he's going to have to throw a wobbly pass out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. And excuse me, that was rolling to his left, but 2nd and 10 coming up.
And we'll see if this can be the Golden Eagles' opportunity to force a 4th down and a punt after the not gaining any yards on first down, as we know Brebeuf likes to dink and dunk the ball here tonight, and if they continue to do that, they might not be able to pick up the first down in 2 plays.
And with 7:19 remaining, this is honestly going pretty well for the Golden Eagles, as they have let the time run off pretty well, as we're about halfway through the quarter. And a big tackle by Eddie Pointer and others in the backfield to bring up 3rd and long. On the carry was Will Turner. Golden Eagles read that one like an open book. Back to what I was saying, though. They've got a lot of time off the clock, as they're under 7 minutes now. So just about halfway through the 3rd quarter, they're yet to get on the side of the ball. The Golden Eagle defense has really stepped up, and that is definitely a huge factor going into sectionals.
And with the Golden Eagles defense playing extremely well tonight, Brebeuf has to maybe stop going with the dink and dunk and pounding out the first downs and try and get some more deeper passes and some bigger gains on plays so they can get some momentum for themselves.
I mean, you saw that in the end of the first half. Those passes were not pretty deep. And he picked it off. The Golden Eagles pick it off along the Brebeuf sideline. And Emmett McMahon will return it down to the 15-yard line. senior Emmett McMahon coming up with a huge play to give the Golden Eagles the football inside their own red zone.
And the Golden Eagles, for the second time tonight, now getting on Brebeuf's side of the field with the pick from McMahon and a nice return. So the Golden Eagles getting some great field position to try and go up 2 scores on Brebeuf.
What a play by Emmett McMahon to give the Golden Eagles a spark. And now out comes the junior, Luke Keller, with 6:23 remaining to put the Golden Eagles up by 2 scores.
And a golden opportunity for the Golden Eagles right here. Halfway through the third quarter, and they could go up 14-0 and go into clock milking mode after that.
The ball is spotted at the 14-yard line, and that'll be a handoff to Carter, and maybe a gain of 2. Kind of did a little flip there at the end of the play. And now Keller looking for a quick play call from Coach Dilly. And now just under 6 minutes remaining as the clock is continuing to run. And so the Braves only have a quarter and a half left, which is still a lot of time. But now the ball spotted at the 11-yard line. The Golden Eagles are threatening to make it a 2-score game. Emmett McMahon with the huge interception to give the Golden Eagles a spark. Great play by the senior. And now to be Keller under center. McGinnis in the backfield. Handoff to McGinnis, who's going to go right at the middle and fall forward for a gain of maybe 1. 3rd and 6 coming up.
And the Golden Eagles not getting much on those last 2 carries, but are wasting a little bit of clock. And now we'll have a tough 3rd and 6, and just on Caleb Quick's field goal range right now. So they need to get some positive yards, make sure they don't get sacked, and get out of field goal range.
And as Connor Voris limps off the field, it'll force Trevor George to come into the game. And once again, I'm Jason Gandhi.
And I'm Dylan Stagge.
And we are your GC broadcasters for tonight's game. Keller will be under center. McGinnis in the backfield. 2 receivers set. Handoff to McGinnis on the stretch. Nothing. Tried to spin and tripped over his own feet, bringing up a long play for 4th down, assuming Caleb Quick in the field goal unit will be coming out.
And a rare sequence of downs right there for the Golden Eagles, as Carter McGinnis with 3 runs and not even getting back to the line of scrimmage, getting -1 yards on those 3 plays.
And now Carter McGinnis getting checked out by the trainers on the sideline. It's the same shoulder that he injured at Howe, maybe trying to pop it back into place. If it's dislocated, that looks like what the trainers are trying to do. But with 4:15 remaining, Caleb Quick's field goal attempt to put it to 10-0. Great snap, great kick. It is up, and it is good. 10-0 is your score with 4:05 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be back after the
confidence. Experience the power of being understood. Experience RSM. Learn more at rsmus.com or call Mike Potratz at 317-805-6207.
And we're back here as Caleb Quick will kick it off with 4:05 remaining in the third quarter. And it'll go back into the end zone for a touchback. Another beauty from Caleb Quick. I'm telling you, someone that can get so many touchdowns and be so consistent with his kicking from field goals, extra points, whatever it may be, that guy is going to be getting some D1 looks.
And as you can hear the wind a little bit in our mics right now, it is very windy here tonight at Guerin Catholic. The coldest night since spring, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. We've had some great weather. I remember 2 years ago when we played Brebeuf, it was close to snowing. It was our homecoming, and I remember I was just freezing in the student section. The first play Brebeuf is going to be a run, gain of about 4. It'll be Will Turner on the carry.
And Brebeuf, again, not going away from their short gain offense, not trying to be a little bit risky and throw the ball down the field to try and get some big plays.
The Golden Eagle defense has been on it the entire game, led by Charles Bach, who had 21 tackles against Greenwood last week, making a big impact this week against Brebeuf, as Carter is now on the sideline with his jersey and shoulder pads off, getting his shoulder retaped. So we'll keep you updated on that, as a completion to number 41, Jet McGowan, will be good for a first down, and it will move the chains. Carter being checked out on the sideline. And with 3:22 remaining, it'll be it looks like it'll be a first down. The chains just have not moved yet. And now there seems to be some stoppage. And now there's a flag out. A very, very late flag. And yet to know what the flag is. It's just on the offense. Did you see a signal on that?
Not sure about that one. Brebeuf did something wrong, obviously, though.
And so that'll back them up and negate the play. And now it'll be unsportsmanlike conduct was the call. Sorry for that confusion. So now it'll be first and long, right? Because it resets the play.
I think so. But a big break for the Golden Eagles right there, as that helps with the field position even more. And like I've said many times, Brebeuf has not been able to throw the ball down the field or even tried to here tonight. So this will be a tough one for them to pick up.
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. And now it'll be Ifford in the shotgun as Eddie Pointer shifts back into coverage a little bit. And now he's going to come a blitz on the outside. And now Ifford is scrambling out of the pocket. And pass is tipped up in the air but will fall incomplete. Now bringing up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
And some nice pressure right there on Ifford, forcing the quick throw and the nice breakup by the Golden Eagles, which will give Brebeuf a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Ifford rolling out of the pocket made a dangerous throw as Weaver almost picked it off, but the ball fell incomplete. Now 2nd and 10 coming up, but it should be a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, so I'm not sure about why the penalty didn't go back.
Not sure. Must have been not as big offense.
I don't think that's how it works, but I guess so. And now another stoppage. The chain gang has been rough. I'm sorry, but it is just there's been multiple stoppages for the chain gang. It should be 3rd down now, I think, right? Because they just had 2nd. No. I think it'll be 2nd down, excuse me. And now everybody is set. 2:56 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ifford in the shotgun. And now the clock will begin to run. So much confusion. And now Ifford's in the shotgun regardless. Golden Eagles looking to make a stop on 2nd and 10. End around to Roger Jones. Will get to the outside, but tackled down before the first down. 3rd and 3 coming up. Emmett McMahon on the stop.
And a little bit of trickery. We've seen Brebeuf run this play a few times tonight with the end around and gets them a nice gain right there. And a much more manageable 3rd down.
Yeah, no doubt. Great play call by Mick Rossler and the Braves, setting up a 3rd and 3. And now it'll be Ifford in the shotgun once again. Full receiver set. He's got Turner in the backfield alongside him. Dropping back. Quick pass is complete. And tackle made by Dylan Crossan out of bounds. But that's good for a first down. Or is Gorsuch on the stop, excuse me.
And a good catch on the sidelines right there. Gives Brebeuf a first down.
Ball is spotted at the 34-yard line.
And they are moving the ball very slowly this drive, as that was just their first down of the drive. And with 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, they may need to hurry it up because you know the Golden Eagles are going to take a long time on their next possession.
Yeah, if Coach Dilly gets it the way he wants, they will burn lots of clock off. And the carry by Will Turner is going nowhere. Tackle made by Charles Bach. And that'll be second and long coming up for the Golden Eagles.
And 2nd and 11 now for Brebeuf, as they are just squeaking by first downs right now, trying to stay in the game and keep this drive alive.
Great defense by the Golden Eagles all night long, allowing under 100 yards for Brebeuf's offense so far at almost the end of the third quarter. Handoff to Turner. Tries to find a hole, but is going nowhere. The sophomore, Charles Bach, in the backfield.
And the Golden Eagles now loading the line of scrimmage with players, the linebackers coming in quickly to stop these runs and stop the quick passes to the outside. And Brebeuf has gone nowhere on this drive.
Yeah, after a few quick plays to get them set up, Brebeuf has kind of been at a standstill on this current drive and about the 35-yard line. And now 3rd and 9 coming up. Effort in the shotgun. Full receiver set. I'd expect another quick pass, but I'm not sure it's going to be deep enough for a fourth down, or for a first down. Now he's driving back, looking deeper, and he's going to check down to his running back, Turner, who's going to get a first down and more before finally taken down by a gang of purple. Tackle made by Charles Bach.
And guess what? The first time tonight, Brebeuf gets on Guerin's side of the field, and their longest play of the night on the nice run by Turner after the catch. So Brebeuf getting a little bit of momentum, 2 first downs in a row off after that big play. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
And they're going to need to hurry if they want to score before the end of the third quarter, but I guess they are in no hurry because you get the ball back. But another quarterback draw, and Joe Boise had that one read, but blew a tackle in the backfield, so gain of about 4. Tackle made by Jake Labus.
Yeah, Effort with a nice spin around Boise right there, able to get a 5-yard gain on the play. And Brebeuf again trying to pound away at the Golden Eagles with these 5-yard gains.
10 seconds remaining. This will be the last play of the third quarter if they snap it. And it looks like it will not. So at the end of the third quarter, your score 10-0 as Guerin Catholic is on top. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter.
Visit the family-owned and operated Original Pancake House for an incredible breakfast. Serving the Indianapolis area for over 30 years, they provide great service, a kid-friendly atmosphere, and all recipes are made from scratch daily. Their large menu includes the famous German Dutch baby pancake, apple pancake, oven-baked omelets, fresh squeezed orange juice, and thick sliced bacon. Check out more on their website, ophindy.com. Open weekdays 6:30 a.m. until 2 p.m., weekends 6:30 a.m. until 3 p.m. Visit the family-owned and operated Original Pancake House for an incredible breakfast. Serving the Indianapolis area for over 30 years, they provide great service, a kid-friendly atmosphere, and all recipes are made from scratch daily. Their large menu includes the famous German Dutch baby pancake, apple pancake, oven-baked omelets, fresh squeezed orange juice, and thick sliced bacon. Check out more on their website, ophindy.com. Open weekdays 6:30 a.m. until 2 p.m., weekends 6:30 a.m. until 3 p.m.
And we're back here as Brebeuf is dropping back, and now it's going to be a quarterback draw. Effort on the keeper, and Emmett McMahon, along with other Golden Eagle defenders, are going to stop them short. As now a flag comes out, and Jake Labus is holding his hands up like he got cheap shotted at the other end of the field. I did not see it as I was watching the ball, but there is a flag out, and we're going to have to wait and see what he's going to call. It looks like it'll be holding on the offense. But it looks like they point it. They're going to call it on Jake Labus, it looks like now. Or is it? Now there's confusion again. And now he will reset. Holding on the defense, it was on number 21, Jake Labus. And so now 1st and 10, I think, coming up for the Braves. But we've seen my guessing skills with the penalties have not gone too well tonight.
And the refs have not moved the ball yet. We'll see how far they move it up after that penalty. This could be crucial. If Brebeuf gets it far enough up, they might be able to score.
And so, 1st and 10, I was right. I think I'm starting to get the hang of these penalties now, finally. What is it, 6th game into the year? But here we go. Brebeuf threatening for the first time of the night, trying to score on the Golden Eagles. as the Purple Haze tries to shut him down. And they'll be in the trips formation with Will Turner in the backfield. And now Effort's dropping back. He's going to play action, rolling out to his left. And now he's going to get hit in the backfield and thrown down by Logan Weaver before. And now the whistle is blown dead. So Logan Weaver on the sack.
And Logan Weaver coming in unblocked from Effort's blind side. He comes around, gets the nice sack, and Brebeuf is in bad position now to pick up these first downs.
2nd and 15 for the Braves. And now, as they readjust the ball spot, Dylan, who's been the one guy on this defense that has made an impact all night long?
I would have to say Weaver, after that last sack, he's just been all over the field tonight, making plays in the flats and up the middle, where Brebeuf has done everything tonight.
And Roderick Jones on the reverse, gain of about 5 before tackled down by number 24, Max Gorsuch. And it looks like Sam Ashton over-pursued on his hole and let Roderick Jones get to the outside, but not too bad, as now it's just 3rd and 11.
Yeah, not too big of a deal. Still a bad position for a 3rd down, and the Golden Eagles not allowing Jones to turn the corner.
And so that'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Golden Eagles. And Effort's looking deep, and it's going to be a big hit by Max Gorsuch. That'll bring up 4th and 12. No flag coming, and it looked like Kuser wanted one. But with that, I do not see a flag on the play. So 4th and 12 coming for the Braves.
And it looked like Gorsuch got there just when Kucher was about to get the ball. So it looked like it was about the same time Gorsuch was making a play on the ball, and no penalty called.
And as they get the new ball in, 4th and 12 coming. And it looks like Brebeuf's going to have to go for it. Going all in on this drive. Their first time over midfield on the 31-yard line. Big play here for the Braves. Effort's dropping back. Gets some pressure, but still has got to roll out to his right. Now he's looking deep. A big hit. And he's in the end zone. And Gorsuch will tip it up. And it's incomplete. I thought he was going to come down with that, but it hung up in the air. Incomplete. And now the Golden Eagle offense will take over with 9:57 remaining, up 10-0.
And Effort did a nice job of avoiding the pressure right there and made a nice throw to the end zone. No one caught it, though, and the Golden Eagles will take over on offense, and you know that they will waste as much time as they can.
And now Luke Keller coming on, like you said, trying to waste as much time as possible. How many minutes do you want him to get down to, ideally, if you're Coach
0.
Dilly?
Get as close to 0 as possible. Just keep picking up those first downs as much as you can.
I say realistically, they got to get it to like 6 minutes. 5 minutes would be perfect. I think just keep chewing down that clock as Carter McGinnis, gain of about 4, gets it down to under 10 minutes remaining.
And exactly what you want if you're trying to waste clock right there. Carter McGinnis with some nice runs up the middle. Keep pounding against this Brebeuf defense. Let them get tired and let Carter McGinnis keep on getting Golden Eagle first downs.
And now it'll be Keller under center, Carter in the backfield, Lane and Kaiser at the top of your screen. And with McGinnis in the game means his shoulder must have been okay. They just had to get it back in place or whatever Carriel and Gavin, our trainers, were doing. Regardless, McGinnis seems to be okay, and he'll get another carry, and he will fight his way for, I think, a first down, depending on the spot, but a great play by Carter to shrug off multiple tackles.
And what Carter does best, fighting through a group of tacklers and always falling forward, as he does there again, and picks up a first down for the Golden Eagles.
And so under 9:05 remaining, and remaining in the game, as a minute has now gone off, and the Golden Eagles just need to keep wasting clock and moving the ball down the field. And now Keller under center. And it'll be dropping back, Keller looking to pass, and he's looking deep at Kaiser, and it's going right to Brebeuf. It was right to Miles McElwain, and now he's at the 50, and now he's going across midfield, and Freemian comes in with a big tackle at about the 32-yard line. Brebeuf's offense will come on as Keller and Kaiser were not on the same page.
And obviously a bad throw by Keller right there, but I am not sure what the Golden Eagles were thinking, trying to throw it deep when they need to run the clock out. Carter McGinnis was going strong on a couple of nice carries, and they just decide to throw it all away on an awfully thrown ball from Keller.
And Coach Dilly talking to Thomas and Keller after the play, trying to figure out what the miscommunication was. And I think Coach Dilly's not worried. I think he knows this Golden Eagle defense has been stopping them all game long. They just need another stop, recover, and although the interception is unfortunate, I think the Purple Haze is going to be okay. And now Effort dropping back, looking to pass. He fakes it. Now he's going to keep it himself, and the running lane is wide open. And Sam Ashton will slam him down after a gain of about 6. Second and 4 coming up.
And the Golden Eagles cannot continue to let Effort have these open running lanes after he drops back. That was supposed to be a pass right there, but he found the open running lane and got 8 yards, out of the play.
And 8:10 remaining. Brebeuf down, set 10-0, so at least 2 scores, which means Keller and the offense will get another chance to right their wrong and try to drain off some more clock, even if they do score. And it'll be Effort in the shotgun, 3-receiver set, under 8 minutes remaining. Effort now trying to drop back and run again, and tackled down by Eddie Pointer, but not before a first down for Brebeuf.
And another rushing lane open right there for Effort as he finds the hole in the defensive line again and picks up a first down for Brebeuf. The Golden Eagles need a big stop here.
And now Effort breaking the huddle with 7:40 remaining and 20 seconds left on the play clock. Effort in the shotgun. And a low snap, it's on the ground. Now they're going to shovel pass it, and the ball's on the ground, but it will be recovered by Will Turner. Incomplete pass, though, is the ruling, so 2nd and 10 is going to come up next. Not a fumble, it was an incomplete pass.
And Brebeuf again trying the shovel pass right there, but Effort and Turner not on the same page. It does stop the clock, though, with the incomplete pass with 7:30 remaining in the fourth quarter.
And now Effort got lucky that wasn't a fumble, because that would not have been good if they turned the ball over after getting a gift from Keller and the Golden Eagles. But now Effort in the shotgun for a 4-receiver set, and now he's going to pitch it out to his running back, Turner, who's going to find a hole, but will get a first down, but a big hit coming from Dylan Crossan, and that'll be 1st and goal for the Braves.
And we can see that Brebeuf has been watching up on their game film of Guerin Catholic, as we saw Guerin Catholic struggle with the shovel passes against LCC earlier this year. And we saw them struggling with the option, as you saw on the last play last week against Greenwood.
And now it's going to be a handoff to Turner. He's going to try to get in, but will be stopped short. Gain of about 2. And now under 7 minutes remaining in the game. And Brebeuf threatening to score for the first time tonight. It'll be Effort under center, 3 running backs behind him. And it'll be a handoff to Turner, who stopped. A big stop by the Golden Eagles. The big gang of black got in there. And so now 3rd and goal coming up.
And Weaver in there to make the big stop for the Golden Eagles. And now a 3rd down and goal.
This is a huge 3rd down as Joe Boise tries to get the crowd pumped. And this is, like I said, huge for the Golden Eagles. Stop him here, force him to a field goal, and take back over on offense. Effort in the shotgun. Has got 75 yards throwing today. He's looking to throw in the end zone. And they're going to say he was incomplete. He stepped out of bounds. Number 12, Jacob Pressler, tried to be very precise with his footing, but could not be that precise. That'll bring up 4th down as the sideline is pumped, led by Graham Keller. So now 4th down coming, as a big field goal would make it a 1-possession game with 6:10 remaining in the 4th quarter. But Effort only has 75 yards passing, So great job by that Golden Eagle defense, like we've said all night long, stopping them. And Turner's only got 52 yards rushing. So honestly, great defense by the Golden Eagles, only allowing 166 yards of total offense. And this snap is set. It's up. And it is good. Score is 10-3. And their kicker has been perfect all year long. So no surprise that he made that one as well. So score 10-3. We'll be back for the start of the Golden Eagles drive. And Alec Bevelheimer is back to kick it off for the Braves. And it'll be McMahon and Kaiser back to return. A low kick to Kaiser. We'll have him return at about the 5. And he'll get up to the 20 before meeting a group of Braves. But he'll spin out of it. And he'll get up to the 25, the 26, and finally taken down 6 yards after contact for Kaiser. And that's where McGinnis and the offense will take over.
And Kaiser with a nice return right there. And the Golden Eagles will come out again, trying to waste some more clock as they were unsuccessful last drive after the pick from Luke Keller.
And speaking of Luke Keller and his interception, he came into tonight only throwing 1 interception on the year, so a rare turnover by Luke Keller. 8 touchdowns and now 2 interceptions for Luke Keller on the year. And now he will be under center with Voris and McGinnis in the backfield. Kaiser and Lane, his receivers, will motion over Will Pointer. And now he'll hand it off to McGinnis. And gain of maybe 1. And now the whistle will be blown dead. And so 2nd and 9 coming up. I think the Golden Eagles need to change up something. Maybe go to the end around with Kaiser that they're yet to go to all game long. Because I feel like the entire stadium knows they're giving the ball to Carter.
That is true. The Golden Eagles really do need to mix it up, but they do not need to throw another deep ball.
Honestly, though, I'd trust Keller enough to throw a little slant and keep it short. I don't think we should go deep, but I say 2nd and 10. Why not try a little Kaiser end around if that doesn't work and you get it to like 3rd and 8? Let Keller throw a little slant, see what can happen. That's my vote from Coach Gandhi over here. With just over 5 minutes remaining, Keller under center. He's dropping back, handoff to Carter. And gain of maybe 2, 3rd and 7 coming up.
And 5 minutes now remaining in the 4th quarter. And like you said about throwing it, I think the Golden Eagles do need to mix it up, but also every play they run is 40 more seconds off the clock. So every time they keep the ball in bounds is another 40 seconds, which could be crucial at the end of the game if Brebeuf gets the ball back and tries for another score.
Which I understand, but does it matter if we give them the ball back with 3 minutes instead of 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Or if we give the ball with 2 minutes and 30 seconds instead of 3, but then they go down and score? No, but if we throw and get a slant, then that's a first down. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm coming from. On 3rd and 6, I say you let Keller throw it and let him try to mix it up. And that's going to be a false start on the offense. Now 3rd and 11. The Golden Eagles' focus has definitely been lacking these last 2 offensive drives. And so now 3rd and 11 coming as the Brebeuf sideline is pretty excited as after being down 10-0, now are starting to get some life back. Only a 1-possession game, 4:16 remaining. Big 3rd down here for the Golden Eagles, trying to restart the 4 downs and drain some more clock. You throw it or run it here, Stagg.
I would throw a little slant like you said, even though I don't completely agree with the passing. I don't think there's any way that if we give it to McGinnis that he will be able to pick up 11 yards, not because he's bad, but because Brebeuf knows it's going to him.
5 seconds remaining on the play clock. Keller needs to hurry to not get another penalty. He's down to 2. He's down to 1. And they're going to get a timeout by Guerin Catholic. Your score is 10-3. So we will be back after the Guerin Catholic timeout. Here on a crucial third down. Now we're back here on a crucial third down. Keller will be in the shotgun, and he's going to snap it, and it's going to be a pitch to Carter. I actually like this play call a lot. We'll get to the outside, stay in bounds. Let's see if they mark him in bounds. Waiting on the side judge. And now there is going to be a bunch of whistles being blown. Timeout Brebeuf. So with 3:37 remaining, we'll be back after the break. And we're back here with 3:37 remaining, and Caleb Quick will be punting it off with 3:37, like I said. So lots of time for effort, and Brebeuf, a high sailing punt, is going to get it at the 25-yard line. Now he's going to run backwards and now get some positive yards, but is tackled down at about the 35-yard line. It was Nico Alberts and others in there for the stop.
And Brebeuf with the most crucial drive of the game coming up. They need to score a touchdown right now with 3:22 remaining on the clock. We know they have not scored fast here tonight, so they need a couple of big plays to get some momentum and get some yards for them to try and get in scoring position.
Make your prediction right now. What happens on this drive?
I think the Golden Eagles will be able to stop Brebeuf somewhere between the 40-yard lines.
Alrighty. Bold prediction from Dylan Stagge. Here we go with Effort in the shotgun. 2 receivers set, 1 running back next to him, and now he's going to keep it himself. Gain of 2 before tackled down by Colin Brown and others.
And a nice job by the Golden Eagles covering both ends of that option right there. Effort ready to pitch it, but didn't get it off. And more clock runs off.
Now under 3 minutes remaining. Effort in the shotgun. 3 receiver set, looking to pass. And a trash pass by Effort. Pass was intended for Jacob Pressler. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
And a very short pass right there. Did not get all the way to the receiver. And it is now a very crucial 3rd down for the Golden Eagles. Under 3 minutes to go. And Effort possibly with the last chance for him and the Brebeuf offense to put some points on the board.
And he'll be in the shotgun, big 3rd and 8. And he's rolling, and he's got pressure. Now he will escape it, and he's looking to pass and will complete a pass, but it's going to be short of the first down. 4th and 2 coming up. Great elusiveness by effort to break Ashton and others' sack and to escape the pressure.
And the Golden Eagles need to do a better job of bringing Iffert down in the backfield. He's been avoiding sacks all night, and this gives them another chance at a 4th down, their last chance of the game to score right here possibly.
And a huge 4th down for Iffert. 2:29 remaining as they are stopping the clock right now to discuss whether he was out of bounds when tackled. And they're going to change the footballs. I guess Brebeuf didn't like that football, and so now they're going to stop the clock to change the football. And the clock has begun with 2:25 left in the game. Huge 4th down. Effort back to pass. Will complete it for a 1st down to Max Kuser, their number 1 guy. 1st down for the Golden Eagles.
And more importantly, he got out of bounds right there to stop the clock. And Brebeuf has it at exactly midfield right now. 2:18 remaining.
This is a huge drive for the Golden Eagles as they need to find a way to stop them. And now it'll be Iffert in the shotgun, 2:18, or Iffert, excuse me, in the shotgun. Now he's got some pressure, and he's going to escape 2 sacks, and is going to keep it on his own, and will slide down at right around the 1st down line with just 2:05 remaining. And it's going to depend on the spot whether it's a 1st down. Clock is continuing to wind down, under 2 minutes now.
And the Golden Eagles with another missed tackle on Iffert way in the backfield. Could have been a great sack.
And a timeout for Brebeuf here with 1:57 remaining. We'll be back after the break. And a 2nd and 1 here with 1:57 remaining after the Brebeuf timeout. They've got 1 remaining. And now it'll be Iffert in the shotgun, dropping back, and is going to drop the pass. It was intended for Miles McElwain, the guy that came up with the interception for the Brebeuf on defense, but cannot corral the ball. Will bring up 3rd and 1, excuse me. A crucial 3rd down for the Golden Eagles.
And the throw just behind McElwain right there as Iffert tried to get it to him, and the clock stops with 1:53 remaining. Brebeuf with another crucial 3rd down.
And now Iffert in the shotgun for 3rd and 1, 1:53 remaining. And he's dropping back, and he's going to complete it to his running back in the flat, who will get the 1st down and a few yards more. Pass was complete to Shane Mitchell. And that'll be a 1st down. 1:45 remaining in the game. It'll be a 1st down, so the time will stop for the chains to move. But Brebeuf only has 1 timeout left, so that could be crucial as we get down to the end of the game. And now the clock is running. 1:40 remaining. Iffert in the shotgun. It's a beautiful night here at Guerin Catholic. And Iffert's pass will be completed at right around the 30-yard line to Miles McElwain.
And the clock continues to run as that was not a 1st down. McElwain with a nice catch. 9 yards on the play.
1 minute and 20 remaining. Effort in the shotgun. 4 receiver set. And they're going to continue to dink and dunk. And the pass is incomplete, intended for Roderick Jones. And it was Logan Weaver on the pressure on the quarterback. 1:14 remaining, 3rd and 1.
And Effort just threw it a little bit too far in front of his receiver right there. And with 1:14 on the clock, the Golden Eagles need a stop right here.
And big 3rd down here for the Golden Eagles. Effort will be in the shotgun, the same formation. And he's dropping back. He's going to keep it himself, a quarterback draw. He's going to get to the outside for a 1st down and will get out of bounds with 1 away remaining. And someone hit him out of bounds. And there comes the flag. 2 flags out. And that'll be killer. 15 yards and a 1st down. What was Guerin Catholic thinking?
And what an awful play right there, as Effort got to the sideline, got the 1st down, and then gets 15 more yards after it. Oh my goodness.
And the flag will be, like we said, personal foul on the Guerin Catholic. 1:06 remaining in the 4th quarter. You could cut the tension with a knife, as everyone in the student section and in the crowd is on their feet on Brebeuf's side, as this game is going down to the wire. 1:06 remaining. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line, so 1st and goal. And now the rain is beginning to fall. So that's a new element to the game. 1:06 and the rain is coming out. So I think all the fans don't want this to go to overtime, so they don't have to sit through the rain as well as the cold. 1:06 remaining. And it'll be Guerin Catholic needing a big stop. And Effort dropping back. Now he's going to be pressured in the backfield, but will escape and find a wide open man in the end zone. And nobody is able to sack him in the backfield after getting so much pressure. So now it looks like it's going to be up to the junior quarterback, number 12, Luke Keller, to make some plays on offense if we want to win this game.
And we do apologize for the camera right now, as we are trying to put a cover over it, make sure the rain does not get on it. But the Golden Eagles, awful tackling again on Effort in the backfield.
And and Bevelheimer is perfect on the year. And a timeout. Brebeuf, and the ref signaled timeout Brebeuf. But I think he meant timeout Guerin Catholic. Timeout Brebeuf is the call. So they're going to use their last timeout to ice their own kicker.
Not sure about that one. Icing your own kicker is not the best decision I've ever thought of.
You didn't think of it either.
But that's what they'll try to do. And with 59
What if they
seconds,
go for 2?
that would be very intense. That might be what they're trying to do. That will obviously determine the game.
I don't think intense would suit the pressure that would bring if they go for 2 right now. There is no way. Their kicker is perfect on the year. I would be shocked if they go for 2, but I just thought I should ask. And yes, it will be Alec Bevelheimer back to kick it, and it'll be Tom Werner, who is a quarterback, to hold. And it'll be Bevelheimer, who's perfect on the year from field goals and extra points. He's just got to make this one to tie it up. 59 seconds remaining. The snap is good. It's set. And it is good. 10-10 is the score. 59 seconds. It's all up to Luke Keller and the Golden Eagle offense. Dylan, do you let Keller air it out, or do you go into overtime?
Well, I think we give him a couple plays to try and air it out and get downfield. But if that's not working out, I just say we take the knees, go into overtime, and see what happens.
And 59 seconds remaining. We're going to go to a break. We'll be back after the kickoff. And we're back with Bevelheimer back to kick for the Braves. McMahon and Kaiser back to return. How epic would it be if Kaiser returns this? Not to jinx it, knock on wood. And a low squib kick is going to bounce up, and they'll return it about the 37-yard line. 55 seconds. I'm not complaining if I'm Coach Dilly. Wasted 5 seconds, and now the Golden Eagles get pretty decent field position.
Yeah, not bad at all. The Golden Eagles have not returned any kickoffs for a touchdown or even close to a touchdown yet this season, so not sure why they did not kick it deep. But the Golden Eagles in decent position to try and score, as it looks like the rain has slowed down now, so that should not affect the kickoff. Or the field goal, excuse me, if they do get in range.
And here we go. Junior quarterback Luke Keller looking to make history and bring the Golden Eagles back in this game. Handoff to Carter McGinnis, who's going to find a hole outside and will get a first down and keep going. It'll fall at the 44-yard line. Carter McGinnis.
And it looked like a Brebeuf defender stepped on his head, but no penalty. Oh, my goodness.
It was number 67, Devin Harrison, who came in with the extra, I don't even know what to call the extra hit, I guess. No penalty, 45 seconds, 42-yard line. Luke Keller under center, handoff to Carter, and he's going to get a gain of 2, 39 seconds. And I'm assuming there'll be a timeout here from Coach Dilly. 33 seconds, clock is still going. And now there's a Brebeuf guy just laying on the field, 28 seconds remaining. And now someone stop the clock. And now it'll be timeout, Guerin Catholic with 28 seconds remaining. We're going to stay here. Dylan, 28 seconds. They're on Brebeuf's 43-yard line. Where do you think we need to get to give Caleb a chance?
I think at least the 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles have had a little bit of problems with holding, snapping, and everything on the field goal this year. Caleb Quick definitely has the leg, though, to get it there. But the Golden Eagles' last 2 plays, very interesting calls, as Carter McGinnis with a very nice run. No penalty called after the Brebeuf defender stepped on McGinnis' helmet. And then another run to McGinnis up the middle, and stopped immediately and letting a lot of clock run off right there.
And while we're at a break, I just want to say thank you to our sideline reporters, Lizzie de Blasio and Donald Kane, for being on this field the entire game, making sure that they have great pregame and halftime reports. So thank you to those two, and Donald Kane will be writing a recap of tonight's game. And so make sure you follow us at GC Broadcasting for that recap. With 28 seconds remaining, coming out of the timeout. Huge play for the Golden Eagles. And Keller will be under center. 2 receivers, Freemian and Kaiser. And he's dropping back, looking to pass. He's got some pressure, but he's looking deep. It's looking for Freemian. And it'll be incomplete with 23 seconds remaining, going on the deep ball.
And not a bad idea by the Golden Eagles right there. Trying to go on the deep ball to Freemian, the best long ball catcher on the team. But could not come up with it. And 23 seconds for the Golden Eagles to get into field goal range.
And now Keller talking to Dilly, trying to get the play on 3rd and 11. 23 seconds. If they don't get any yards here, he goes incomplete. Give Caleb a chance at like a 60-something yarder. I mean, I don't know. It's risky, but like, I don't even know. Keller in the shotgun. 3 receivers set. Dropping back, and he's going to find a man to be Corbin Lane at 20 seconds, and I'm assuming, and Coach Dilly will call a timeout with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 16 seconds. Guerin Catholic will use their last timeout. Ball will be spotted about the 37-yard line. Dylan, Caleb?
I don't know, man. This is risky.
I mean, but if you miss it, okay, so you've got 4th and something, 4th and 4. If you give it to him, he misses it. They've got probably 10, 11 seconds on their own 36-yard line. I don't see them going deep. I say you give Caleb a chance. He makes it all the time in practice. Give him a shot.
I see that, but I also see if the Golden Eagles can pick up a quick first down right here and give Caleb another chance a lot closer, that would be a lot better. but they're going to go out and trust Quick.
Here we go. The senior, Caleb Quick, proving his worth right now. Dylan, predict it. 16 seconds. We'll knock on wood. Does he make it?
Man, I don't know. This is a long one, but I think he does. If everything goes right, I think Caleb will do it.
Here we go. Caleb Quick. Kicker the quicker. Quick the kicker. Whatever you want to say. Here we go. 16 seconds. Jake Labus will get the snap down. It's a field goal. It looks good. And he's got it. Caleb Quick with 11 seconds. Will put the Golden Eagles up 13-10 with 11 seconds left. Do you believe in miracles? Caleb Quick putting Guerin Catholic up 13-10 with 11 seconds remaining.
And can you say clutch? Caleb Quick with the insane field goal.
They're going to call excessive celebration, but who cares at this point? As long as our defense locks up, this game is over. Caleb Quick, the senior.
And what a play. What a field goal from Caleb Quick. Absolutely insane. The most clutch thing I have seen from Guerin Catholic. Oh my goodness, Caleb Quick saving the Golden Eagles after almost giving it away. The Golden Eagles go up 13-10, and Brebeuf has very little chance of coming back now.
And we'll be right back for the kickoff. And we're back after the quick break. And Dylan, Caleb Quick, what else can you say? Just the GOAT. Like, he is the GOAT. Greatest of all time. What a stud.
I don't even have any words for Caleb Quick right now. I'm so happy for the Golden Eagles as they almost gave this game away to Brebeuf, squandering it in the final minutes, but coming back, and Caleb Quick with the insane field goal.
This is unbelievable. As the student section is cleared out, which I just don't understand. Oh, they're getting ready to charge the field. Excuse me, I did not see them. As a high kick at about the 40-yard line will be fair caught at about the 43, 11 seconds until the fair catch.
And a solid decision by the Golden Eagles right there, forcing Brebeuf to make the fair catch, and they will have 2 shots at the end zone right now.
Okay. Here we go. 11 seconds. Effort's got a big arm, and it's just a matter of the defense locking up. Do you put somebody like Freemian or Kaiser back to just stand by the end zone, or what do you do if you're Guerin Catholic? You think Emmett's got it?
I'm not sure if we really need one of our best pass catchers back there, but just somebody to break it up. We don't need any interceptions or anything, just to prevent Brebeuf from getting in the end zone.
And the backup quarterback is in. It's number 13. And it's going to fall incomplete with 5 seconds remaining. Derek Ozobu, who is the JV quarterback, is the one that attempted the pass. 5 seconds remaining. Guerin Catholic needs to be smart. They don't want to get any taunting, any excessive celebration. Let the clock hit 0 and then go wild. 5 seconds remaining. This will be the last play of the game. Guerin Catholic up 13-10. And now it'll be a timeout. So we're going to stay here. Caleb Quick, I don't even know what to say. I know we've talked about it a million times. Just coming through in the clutch with a 54-yard field goal. Coach Dilly putting all of his confidence in his senior kicker. Caleb Quick proving his worth right there. And now it's time for the Purple Haze defense to show up. Dylan, I think the cornerbacks will lock it down and make sure the front 4 get pressure on Ozobu, the JV quarterback, throwing his second pass all night.
I think the Golden Eagles will do a great job on this play. Definitely pressure would help, but as long as the cornerbacks let no one get behind them, we should be fine. But back to Caleb Quick and his insane kick. As we've mentioned a few times on the broadcast before, Caleb Quick, the 14th best kicker in the nation, getting looks from SEC schools.
Alabama, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, so many great schools. he proved it right there.
Yeah, that can definitely not hurt your reputation, making a game-winning field goal as long as nothing happens here against your rival school.
5 seconds remaining. Here we go. It'll be Effort back to throw. They're going to try for the hook and ladder, and the ball's on the ground. That'll be the game. Guerin Catholic wins 13-10. But they're going to call 1 second left on the clock, as they said that the ball hit the ground with 1 second. Well, that just killed all that hype that I just gave.
And
1 second remaining. I apologize for all of the hype I just gave you. I thought it hit 0. You'll get it in another second. And they're going to set the clock at 0. Here we go. Guerin Catholic has won the game 13-10.
And what a great performance by the Golden Eagles here tonight as they come back and beat Brebeuf 13-10. And again, they do put 1 second back on the clock, but Guerin Catholic will have the ball and will take the knee. In my opinion, Caleb Quick should be taking the knee out there for the Golden Eagles. But that will be the last play of the game. Golden Eagles beat Brebeuf 13-10. Here, after almost squandering the game, they come back, and Caleb Quick with the most clutch kick ever. The Golden Eagles win 13-10, and we will see you guys next week against Bishop Chittard at Bishop Chittard as the Golden Eagles have another huge conference game. See you guys next